So one guy is carrying around a melon, an actual melon, for 100 days. Why? This is all to raise awareness about traumatic brain injury and loving your brain. Maz McWilliams' idea is getting a ton of attention and love on Instagram. So here's what he does. He encourages people to add their pictures posing with these melons. And it's really been something that people have just sort of jumped on. Joining us now is Maz to tell us a little bit more about this movement. So Maz, first and foremost, welcome. What's the idea behind this, the inspiration, and what kind of reaction have you had by folks on Instagram?
For sure. Actually, my brother had a traumatic brain injury back in 2001, and 4 years to that, he passed away, which has kind of set off a whole long chain of events, including starting a nonprofit for the cause, and I'm starting a clothing brand called Diggs Apparel, which will essentially give percentage of every sale to traumatic brain injury. So the idea kind of came throughout that process, what would be a good symbol to represent and generate awareness, and a melon kind of came out of inspiration from an Outside magazine article I'd read, and I made a commitment. A friend asked me to essentially do something for 100 days, commit to something for 100 days, and I made the commitment to carry a melon.
Yeah, and a melon, sort of another reference to our head. Obviously, it being deeply personal to you, you seem very dedicated to it. You're carrying around a melon literally every single day, everywhere you go. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the only time you probably won't see me carrying it, I have a 2.5-year-old son, and he's usually a handful, so I usually try and keep it nearby if that's the case.
I understand you actually have one right next to you right now, right?
I do, yeah. I have one that I brought today, actually.
I would imagine we're going to see that on your Instagram account soon.
Yeah,
hundreds
probably.
of people have submitted photos online. Did you expect the response to be so big? What are you hoping that these hundreds of people are taking away from this?
Primarily just awareness. It's a cause, through my experience and my family's experience, that just it really lacked a unified voice, and it needed something to kind of represent it. And it's surprising how many people, twofold, surprising how many people don't know what it is, and also how many people have actually experienced it. So to generate awareness at the start is obviously our primary goal. We joined up with the guys from Love Your Brain, Adam and Kevin Pierce, and they've been amazing, and we've just been trying to kind of generate as much youth-driven, creative, energetic images as we can and get people involved, and the response has been insane.
Well,
it's overwhelming.
On June 17th, you're going to reach your 100 days, and I'm curious, do you have a favorite image that you've had out there, maybe something that's significant to you and your family?
It's really hard to choose. Initially I started this by assuming that I was going to be generating these images myself every 100 days. And once people started to dive in, the bar just continues to get raised, and I'm actually surprised at the originality that gets brought each time. So I don't know that I could pick a favorite, to be honest.
Well, there's too many. There are great ones. We will encourage people to check your Instagram out. Maz, thanks so much for being with us. And if you want to see more of these amazing photographs, you can just head over to our Facebook page. We've got them all there for you. Maz, take care.
Thank you, Lynn.